Hey guys, Boda here. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Today we'll start out the week with a call to the SSA.
Oh, this is the guy that we actually got the day before. He recognized me, but I managed to save it.
Yeah, luckily you never forgot your nephew's name. Let's get into it.
Hello?
Social Security, yes, Social Security Administration. How can I help you today?
I'm Social Security. I don't know if this was the right number or not. I got a call from this number.
All right. Thank you for returning the call. You have reached the Federal Crime Investigation Department of Social Security Administration. This is Officer Harold Anderson.
Anderson,
Miss,
Anderson,
yeah.
I'm not sure if this would have been from me or my nephew.
It seems like we talked yesterday, right?
What's that?
We had a word yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what was going on. I
No,
never
no,
got
no,
an
miss.
answer.
Be honest to yourself. You called me yesterday. I can still remember your voice and your accent and everything, all right?
Yes, I remember your voice too. I was hoping you wouldn't, but
You
I guess you did.
Yeah, you say that your cousins or maybe your grandson, his name is Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse, yes.
Jesse something. Yeah, Jesse.
Yes, it's Jesse Fisher. I think I gave you a different last name, though. But his name is Jesse.
Yeah, yesterday I was trying to connect the line with the senior officer, but you disconnected the line, right?
He did, yes. He hung up on me, like, right away. I said hello, and he said, oh, this was the wrong number. So I gave up, but I got another call, so I don't know if it's the right number.
May I have your first and last name? I mean, your first and last name and your last four of your social once again, so that I can check the record once again.
Oh, you don't have it up there in front of you right now?
Not right now, yeah.
Oh, no. Well, my social is the 427 543.
And what about your first and last name?
My name is Wilma Robinson.
Wilma Robinson, all right. Yes, thank you so much for confirming, because I just need to double check the files, because there are multiple information running right now, so that is the reason. So miss, I have already explained you about the situation of the case yesterday, and see, let me try to simplify it. See miss, right now there are two properties which are linked with your social security number in the state of Texas, in the Rolette City.
Okay.
And there are more than 7 bank accounts, and multiple properties are linked with your name with different kind of credit cards.
Oh, goodness.
So now
I don't even have a credit card. I don't even have a credit card. I gave up my credit card years ago. When my husband passed, he left some insurance money, and I paid off all of our credit cards that were mostly his. But I paid them off, and I swore against them because we were always in credit card debt all the time. The bills were always stacking up. But I paid them all off, and I don't even have a credit card anymore.
All right. Let me go ahead and explain you about this case file once again. You might have forgotten. So in this regard, we have got an order to suspend our social, and we have got an order to sign the arrest warrant under your name. So the investigation, just hold on.
Was that why the sheriff was driving by the house earlier?
The investigation started under your name and your social security and number. When we recover abandoned car
on the south border, yeah.
All right, yeah, you already know that, right?
Well, yeah, you told me yesterday, yeah.
Okay, now, so miss, let me go ahead and fill out the assets verification form under your name, because right now we cannot differentiate which of the bank account and property truly belongs to you and which of them are fake. Yeah. And if we simply go ahead and suspend our existing social number, it will be unfair for you, because everything that is linked to your social, including those fake bank accounts, will be freezed by the government for federal investigation.
Well, yes,
so
they should be frozen, because they're not mine. They're not mine. I didn't open them.
The thing is that we need to make a difference.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, we need to make a differentiation between which of the bank account and property truly belongs to you, and we need to safeguard your information. At the meantime, we have to freeze the remaining assets and property. But I'm going to ask you a few things.
Though? Do you need to freeze my assets?
No, miss. We have to freeze the remaining bank account and have to safeguard every of your information. Okay?
Yeah, no, I need to keep my funds. I can't have those frozen.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a few things, but remember, nobody in this recorded line...
Should I maybe take my money out of the bank? Because I don't want it to get mixed up in Because I know how the government works. You guys, it's not like you have a person sitting there and overlooking somebody. So mistakes can be made, and they might freeze my accounts, and I need those. I need those funds.
Yeah, miss, that is exactly what we are doing right now. That is why we are differentiating it, okay?
I can't afford to have those tied up in any way. I can't have them like involved in an investigation.
Okay,
because
yesterday...
then they're classified as like evidence. So then I don't have access to them, and I need access.
All right. So now I will be asking you a few questions, but I want you to be honest with me, but nobody can ask you about your personal information like your bank account details. So, miss, we found, at the very first place, we found Toyota Corolla car which was rented under your name. So, do you have any vehicle under your name right now?
Oh, yes, I have a Chrysler Sebring.
Chrysler
A Chrysler Sebring.
All right, Chrysler Sebring, right?
Yes, yeah. Chrysler's not a very a big name, but...
All right. So you say that you just got only one bank account, which is from the Chase, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, there's a savings and a checking in there.
You just got only checking in this Chase?
No, there's a checking and a savings in it.
All right. So do you know what is the approximate funds available in your checking right now for record?
The checking is around 4,300, I believe.
And what about the saving?
The savings, I think, is closer to 15,000.
Approximately 15,000, okay.
Yes, yeah, around. I can't give you an exact number. I would have to request a bank book update.
All right, the Chase bank account which you have right now is the only bank account that you have right now, right?
Yes. So freeze everyone other than that. Just don't freeze any Chase accounts.
All right. And yesterday you provided me about your current zip code number. So can you please verify once again about your current zip code?
My current zip code?
Yes.
It's 75402.
All right. So, miss, in this regards, whatever case is filed against your name is totally against the law of the Treasury, and we have to go with the legal process. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and connect this line to the senior officer for you so that they can help you with the next steps, what you have to do about this. So you are currently residing in the Greenville.
I hope they don't hang up on me again.
Yeah, you are in the Greenville, Texas, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm south of Greenville. I'm in Cache. I'm not in Greenville. Right. It's south of Greenville. It's Cache.
Greenville, Texas, right?
Well, no. I'm south of Greenville. It's Cache. We have the same zip code, but it's not really Greenville. It's Cache.
Cache. Yeah. C-A-S-T, right?
C-A-S-S-H. Like cash money. Like cash money.
All right. Just hold on, miss. Yes. I will connect the line with the senior officer for you, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much for being on hold. You're speaking with Benjamin S. Albert. And whom am I speaking with?
This is Wilma Robinson.
Hello, Wilma. How are you doing today?
I'm not doing too bad, Mr. Albert. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you very much for asking. And how can I be of help to you today?
Oh, well, you can just try to make all of this stuff go away for me. that would be the best thing, but I don't think it's that easy.
Let me just go ahead and look into your case and see what's happening. Could you please help me with a couple of information? Could you please help me with verify your last four digits of your socials?
The last four of my social?
You're calling in reference to...
It's 5434, yeah. I just confirmed that.
Oh, okay. All right. And could you help me with your mailing address? Your residing address? Where you're residing?
Am I going through a whole new intake? Is this a senior officer? I don't know if he gave me through to the right person. He was supposed to transfer me to a senior officer so that we can fix my case here. I don't know what... Are you like one of the junior officers?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Yeah,
all right, you're speaking with the deputy. That's correct. I'm from the investigation.
Can I speak to your dad or somebody senior?
You are speaking with a supervisor, ma'am. Your call has been escalated to me.
Oh, okay.
All right, Wilma?
I'm sorry. I thought...
No,
it just sounded like you were just doing intake. Because I already went through all of this stuff with the
That's correct. Now, for your own safety and security, we have to follow... I beg your pardon?
I'm in danger? What do you mean?
No, I said for your safety and security of your information.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Goodness.
All right. So that's the reason, all right, but we have to go ahead.
You got me a little worked up there because, as I was saying with the last gentleman, this kind of stuff happens. The cartels do this kind of stuff. You know who the cartels are, right? You don't want to get in their way. So I don't know who is doing this to me, but I know that they have some sort of criminal connection. And that's scary. That's scary that a criminal has my name and my information.
Absolutely. All right. So do you have any information that you'd like to share with us?
Like what?
Like the cartels,
the what?
Or the criminals. You mentioned about the cartels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the criminals.
Yes.
Because we are currently investigating upon charges for money laundering and drug trafficking. So whatever
you're looking for the people?
No, I'm looking out for your information, Wilma, because this case is registered under your name. Aren't you aware about it?
Under my name? What do you mean?
Yeah. What I mean.
Well, they're using. Yeah, they're using my name. Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're using my name.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for keeping me informed, Wilma. All right. I thought, you are actually involved in drug trafficking or money laundering.
No, are you? Oh, goodness gracious. Are you crazy? No, I'm not involved in drug trafficking.
Okay.
Are you serious? Come on, Mr. Alter. Okay. Do I sound like I'm some sort of like a kingpin or something?
No, absolutely not.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I'm trying to inquire to get more information to try to figure out what's going on.
Correct.
Because it does. I do have an interest. It's my information.
No, that's understandable. So what we'll do over here, Wilma, I do see that your case is being currently investigated upon,
yes,
and we are trying to identify who has misused your information. Okay, so do you suspect anybody who you think has your information and who could have misused it?
Well, as I told you, it's probably something like the cartels. It's organized. It's organized for sure. This isn't just a crime of convenience. That's you can bet your last dollar on that one. That it's not a crime of convenience. It was certainly an organized and orchestrated event that was planned and carried out by highly trained individuals that were orchestrating together in a very synchronized fashion.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, so this looks like an organized crime.
Yes, they're professionals. They're certainly professionals.
Absolutely, because this is something that cannot be done by a single individual, all right? And this is certainly involves a larger group of people.
Yes.
So
I would say probably a couple of 100 people. If there's this is ranging across different countries and whatnot. There's. Yes, oh my goodness. I don't want to be wrapped up in this sort of going-ons because this could put me in danger. The cartel, if I help you guys, and then the cartels could come after me. But
why would
it's
the
in my
cartels come after you?
Because they're obviously trying to make some gains out of using my information. So if I interfere with their business, then I become a liability. I've watched Narcos on Netflix. I understand how they work.
Oh wow! You watch Narcos on Netflix?
Yes, yes.
Well, I understand.
That's why I can understand how this is all happening.
Okay.
Because it's organized, it's orchestrated, and it's synchronized.
Okay. All right. So you watched the entire episode of Narcos?
I've watched many episodes. I'm not sure if I'm totally up yet. I think I have a few more episodes, but.
Okay. All right. So, let's get back to your case over here, Wilma. So, what we have
I also
been
watched
instructed...
that show Weeds. That was a really good one too. I don't condone drugs or anything, but I like watching the shows about it.
Wow.
They're definitely invigorating and enthralling.
All right. Well, looks like you seriously like crime investigations and what's going on.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. I'm glad to know about it. All right. Great. Well, let's get back to your case over here, Mr. Robinson.
No, that was about my case. That's what I'm saying. Is that this is probably carried out by the same sort of. I'm not saying that it's maybe the exact cartels or Colombian cartels or Mexican cartels or something like that. Maybe it's some sort of homegrown terrorist organization. For all I know, it could be. Maybe it's Antifa or something. I don't know. I don't know who it could be.
That's correct. Well, in the interest of your case, okay, and since I told you that this is a recording, and this is a telephonic investigation, so maybe we can find a different time where we can discuss about all this. But let's get back to your case over here. So at this point in time, all right, I'm referring to the instruction that's been laid down by the district court that we will have to suspend your existing social security number for your protection, okay, for protection of your identity, okay.
Yeah, you have to, he said that, but then you can just freeze the bank accounts of all of these bank accounts. He said, but as I told him, I'm going to have to go and I'm sorry, but I don't really trust the government's competency in a lot of things, especially with orchestrating things in an organized and synchronized fashion. So I don't really, I don't want my funds to be mixed up and accidentally be frozen. I told the other gentleman I'll probably go and withdraw some of my money or most of my money. I'll see whatever they can allow me to take out, and so I can just keep it as safe keepings of it.
All right. Now the only concern over here is now, you have said this on a recorded line, and as far as the Money Laundering Act, you cannot go ahead and keep more than $1,000 in your possession if you are being investigated upon under Money Laundering Act.
That leaves me in sort of a pickle, doesn't it?
I beg your pardon?
I said, doesn't that leave me in a little bit of a pickle?
No, absolutely not, because that is something
then I have $18,300 that I don't have to do. I don't know what to do with it. Can I give it to a relative? I could probably give it to I can give it to Jesse. I'll call Jesse today, and he'll come with me to the bank, and he'll just put it in his safe or something. I don't know.
So I'm sure, since you are well aware about all this case, you know what is money laundering, right?
Well, yes.
So this is usually what
the cartels do that to try to make their money legitimate, and then they can buy things that are legitimate, and buy homes and invest in legitimate companies and make real money. Then they do that a lot. They siphon it into real businesses, and then they keep the profits of that, and then they claim the taxes, and then they just say that they're a businessman doing that, when they're actually getting money from all kinds of illicit and criminal and different enterprises that are certainly against the law.
That's right. So that's exactly what they do, all right? They deal in cash, all right? So when you withdraw the money from the bank, all right, and you give it to one of your relatives or something, maybe Jesse or someone, okay, that's exactly what happens under money laundering. Because what they do is they deal in cash, and they pass it on to a different people in their account. Okay, so they are not pulled up, or they are not being questioned for the transaction. So in a case like this, what usually happens is the government provides you with an alternate option wherein you can declare your funds under the electronic federal safeguard system for at least 48 hours till the time you get your name clear from this case and a new social security number is being generated for you. All right? And what happens over here during this 48 hours, Wilma? You will be meeting an officer, all right, from the Department of Justice as well as from the Social Security Administration's investigations team. So they will be meeting you in person to go ahead and investigate onto your case and verify all your documents in person, because they will have to go ahead and submit their report directly to the jury members who are currently handling your case. Okay?
Okay.
So based on that, all right, the jury members, when the case comes up for hearing, the jury members can base their decision on this call recording, as well as on the physical report that they receive from these officers. and they can go ahead and...
I don't agree with using this conversation, that's for sure.
I beg your pardon?
Well, that would go against my rights as a citizen.
Well, absolutely, all right? So that's what I mean, like it all depends upon what your intent is.
Well, no, it doesn't matter about any intent. My rights are my rights.
Well,
rights aren't dependent on intent.
No, that's not correct. Because
no, yes, it is 100% correct.
No.
Oh, yeah,
well,
yes.
let me tell you something. No.
Don't argue with me about liberty. Don't argue with me about liberty.
No, if you want, I can ensure that we can use a different method of...
Not this, because you did not inform me that that's what was happening. You have to inform somebody that a line is being recorded.
No, Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
I already did.
Yes.
But
no,
maybe
didn't.
like...
No, you didn't.
I know. Yes.
You're really stepping out of line here now, Mr. Albert.
Mr. Robinson, are you feeling offended? Because
yes, I am.
It does matter.
What?
All right? If you are feeling offended, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Okay? Well, it is absolutely. How about this? Like, how would you prefer?
How would I prefer?
How would you prefer, like, being investigated? In person? At the police station?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Being taken into... Okay, that answers my question. All right? So let's get this thing... No, let me complete. Let's get this thing...
Don't you start getting an attitude with me, because I'll hang up on you right away. I don't really... I don't give it two flying Fs.
No, you can do that, okay? You certainly can. You can go ahead and disconnect.
Yes, because I think that you're being extremely rude with me, and I don't think you're being very professional as a public servant. And that's what you are. Remember, is a servant. Remember that.
No, one statement.
Remember that, servant.
One statement will answer that. You deserve it.
Listen, servant.
Listen,
servant. Hey, servant.
Attitude.
Hey, servant. Hey, know your place, servant. Know your place. I am your superior. Know your place.
You are a drug trafficker. You're a
know your place.
You're a black.
Know your place. Know your place under my foot.
You shit on the street.
I am your father, okay? You are a little...
Oh, my father is much more...
You are a little baby.
You are
a little baby.
You're a little baby?
You are a little baby. Oh, you can use big boy words to prove that you're not a baby. Good job.
Oh, get yourself, look into your mirror.
How about you come back when you learn some English?
Go and look into yourself in the mirror. You will find like, you're looking at your ass because you look like an ass.
Oh, really? Really?
Well, there it is, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Then hit the bell and share. And until the next one, Boda out.
Once I move the virus, your computer will run faster.
You have been scambaited by